Welcome to Are We There Yet? My name is Cheryl. I haven't been here in quite a while. I have taken quite the hiatus from YouTube, and I've tried and tried to come back, and I just haven't mustered the time nor the energy to do it. But I finally got my stuff together, and I decided that I'm going to do this. So here I am. I hope you all have been well. I've been through some things, but I'm feeling a lot better, health-wise, and I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm hoping to come visit with you a little more often now that things are kind of settling down for me. But I have been ordering from Temu quite a bit, and I've got quite the bunch of stuff to share with you over the next few weeks. And I have taken advantage of some coupons that Temu has offered me, and I am very excited about some of the prices that I've been getting. Now, I am not trying to sell you anything at all. All I'm doing is sharing with you what I found and what worked for me as far as things that I found that I'd like to have. So keep that in mind. I am not trying to sell you anything. There will be links down below. They're not affiliate links. They're just links to the products that I'm going to show you, and I will give you some prices in the moment because I really don't feel like doing much editing today. And I'll give you the price that I found recently for the items, and I'll give you what I paid. And I think you're going to be pretty blown away by the prices that I've paid for some of this stuff. But I've been using the coupon code GET100. It's just GET100 altogether, GET100. And if it may or may not pop up for you, I don't know, because everybody gets different offers. But for me, the GET100 gives me 14 days of coupons. All I have to do is buy 2 items. Some people have to buy 3, but they don't have to be expensive items. You can get $1, $2 items. That will generate a 14-day calendar, and the first coupon you essentially get your money back for what you just spent, and then the day 2 you get a nice coupon, and then you get $5 coupons for a few days, then you get another big coupon, and then $5 coupons again, and then your last one is pretty substantial coupon, and it is well, mine is $60. I get a $60 coupon off of a $60 1-cent order, and if they're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. I've bought Christmas presents. I have, bought things for the house. I've bought furniture, actually. I've bought a lot of nice things with those bigger coupons. But your mileage may vary. I know a friend of mine gets a $49 coupon, but that's still a good chunk of, free stuff. So, especially on Temu. But Temu has really changed the way it prices things. It'll give you Temu discounts and other promotional prices for things now, and it's really hard to tell, what you'll be paying until you actually put it in your cart, So that being said, I wanted to show you a few things that I've got, and I'll be back soon with I've got a couple Halloween hauls. I've got a fall haul. I've got a household one. So lots of good stuff coming. So the first thing I wanted to show you, I'm going to be looking down because my notes are right here. This is a Tealight holder, and I just thought it was so cute. It's like a flame. This is so thin though. They shipped it really nicely. But it's just I don't know that I would put an actual candle in here with a flame, but I've got the tea lights that have the LEDs that are battery operated that I think I'm going to put in this. But isn't that cute? I just thought that would be really cute sitting in my hutch, because I'm not doing too much decorating anymore because I don't have grandbabies, and my kids are all grown and gone and on their own. So I don't decorate a lot, but I do like to decorate my hutch for the holidays. So this will be going in there, probably for Halloween. So isn't that cute? So this, the price was $10.47, you know, that's what they mark the retail up so high, you know, and then give you a big chunk off of it. So don't worry about what I'm telling you the actual price is. It depends on what you can get it for. I paid $1.26 for this. So I'll pay $1.26 for that all day. And like I said, it's really, really thin. You can hear it. It's nice though. It's cute. It'll be cute lit up. Now, the next thing I have is a local warehouse item, and I've bought a couple of these because they make really good gifts. But this is a toolkit, and it's pink. So this would make it a very, very nice gift for a female in your life. But it's 23 pieces. There's a little pink hammer and a I don't know what that's called, a little screwdriver thing that the bits fit in. There's a measuring tape, a pair of pliers, some Allen wrenches, and some black tape. And then there's another little screwdriver. And it comes with this nice heavy duty case. And like I said, these make really good gifts. Now this is a local warehouse, so the price for this one is $6.88 right now, plus the $3 shipping, so about $10. You just can't beat that for $10, you know. It's nice and heavy. I have one of these that I've been using for about 1.5 years, the same thing, and I just wanted a new fresh one, so husband got grubby paws on it. so I bought a new one, and I paid $2.31 for it after coupons. So really nice gift idea there. Everybody can use a girly tool set, you know. This I was pretty excited about. Now my high school mascot is an owl, and you know how on Temu they tell you it's cast iron, and it's not cast iron, it's just the black metal. This is actually cast iron, but it's an owl door knocker, and it's extremely heavy. It's actually cast iron. Really nice. And they give you the screws to mount it. So there's all kinds of door knockers though. There's all kinds. If you put in door knocker, you know, all kinds of different animals, different shapes, sizes. But I really like this one. So this one, now they run about $12. Give or take, and so you just, you know, maybe do an image search and see if you can find one that's, you know, the lower priced. They do run about $12, $13, but I got this one free. I think it was in one of my $60 orders. You know, and not only the coupons, but the credits. I get late delivery credits. I get price adjustments. Those add up. They really do. And if you save them up and then use them with your big coupon, you know. Now, these paper towels, I have bought, I don't know how many rolls of these because I really like them. They say they're reusable, and they are. They're, you know, if you wring them out, you can use them, you know, I mean, not like the next day, I'm not, you know, but if you wring it, you know, if you wipe your counter down and you wring it out, you can wipe more down, you know, because they're textured and they're thick. Get it started here. I'd have to open the one that I can't find the end to, but yeah, you can hear it. They're pretty heavy duty. See, you can see. So these you can rinse out. See, they're not tearing, but they have all different designs on them. They even have Christmas ones. I did get a roll of Christmas ones, but I really like these. They come in handy, you know, for wiping down the counters, like I said, in the microwave and, you know, whatever else. So these usually run between $2.50 and $3. And like I said, I've bought several of them, so my prices, you know, vary. There's 200 sheets on a roll, by the way. So the one, this listing was $3.62, and I paid $3.09 for them. But, you know, I have gotten them in a coupon order for nothing. So it just depends. You just play around with the coupons and your credits. Just play around with them. You know, you can make some magic happen if you take the time to do that. They're really good for getting good prices on things. Now, the next thing that I have is something. I wanted some storage bags to put some blankets and things in on top of the wardrobe, and I have bought several very nice storage bags from Temu. They have the zipper, the ones that zip up, and all different sizes, all different patterns, all different designs. Really nice storage bags. And I found these Houndstooth ones. I really like the nostalgic look of these. But these are 19.81 gallon. These are in different sizes. They have the window in them, and it comes up. Unfold this and show you. There's a handle and a zipper. These I like because they're like rectangle and kind of flat. It's got a zipper and a window so you can see what's in it. But they're really nice. The fabric it's kind of like a vinyl fabric, if that makes any sense. You know, it's not like cotton fabric or anything, like a quilting fabric or anything like that. It's more like a vinyl-y because it's heavy duty. So these are really nice. Now I got a set of two. The regular price was $11.97. I got them for $1.52 for two of them. So really nice. They have a double, so you can zip them up either way. Yeah. So I'll be using those. I had to show you some of these things so I could use them, put them away. I've got things piled up over here. I need to get these videos done so I can put this stuff away. So this, now I've instructed my children, they're not supposed to be watching these videos because I do have some of their Christmas presents that I'm going to be showing. This one is for my daughter. I also have one for myself because I really like this. And it's still in the packaging. I don't want to take it out, but you can see what it is. This is a flower drying rack. Like if you go pick wildflowers and you put some twine around them and hang them upside down and let them dry so that you can, decorate with them or press them or whatever you want to do. But I love this. I think this is so cool. Now what you do is there's the holes. You can see the holes here along the bottom. There are little hooks right here. See the hooks? And then the screws. So you put a hook in each one of these holes and then you hang the flowers from them. I'll show you a picture. But yeah, I have one of these and this one's for my daughter, and she's really going to like this because they're really nice if you have a nature aesthetic in your home, or natural. You like bringing things in. They'd be cute with roses or lavender, or lilacs hanging from it, or and they'll also scent your home while they're drying. So this one was $6.63. That's the regular price, so that they're not expensive at all, and it is wood. I paid $2.14 for this one, and it's just like layered. It's not heavy wood, it's just thin, but they've layered it so it's sturdy. So that's that. These, you know what, I've been using these for probably 2 years now, and I don't know what I did without them. I really don't. But these are a little different than the ones I have. The ones I have are just plain. But these are shower curtain hooks. Check out what they are though. See, you can put your curtain behind the pretty gem here, and then this one You know, put it on your rod, and then this one will hold your liner. So you don't have to fiddle with breaking those shower hooks apart, and you know that really, especially if you're trying to do it standing up, you know, it's really a pain. Well, you have to do it standing up because you can't shut them until it's hanging up. You know what I'm talking about. They're awful. But these with the 2 hooks, easy peasy. And with the beads, they just slide across the rod and no problem at all. But I like these with the gem. The other ones I have are just look like this. But this one is on the outside. So it's kind of like this. You know, the 2 hooks are like this. And shower liner and shower curtain. But this is a little different, so I'm anxious to try these. You get 12. So these are pretty. And they come in gold, brushed nickel. You know, these are the chrome ones. Because I use chrome and like clear acrylic in my bathroom. So these are nice. They're nice. These $9.48 for 12. But I paid $2.24 for 12. All day long. All day long. If they're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Speaking of the bathroom, I got these. This is a little hard to see, but these are like towel holders. You put your towels in them. And I'll show you a picture of how they're used. But I got a set of 2 of them, and they hook together like this. So, and then they come with these. Of course, I don't trust these as far as I can throw them. I mean, they're handy if you've got like a dish towel and you want to put this inside a cabinet to hold a dish towel or something. But I wouldn't put any weight on these. Plus, I'm not sure if they wouldn't take the paint off your wall. So I'm not a fan of those. But with a couple screws on here, I'm trying to figure out without seeing the picture. I know it doesn't go like that. You can't, it's got to go like that. So anyway, they're metal. They're black metal. I have black metal all over my house. All kinds of black metal. Different scroll work. I have just a bunch of I love the black metal against the paint. I think it looks really pretty. But these, for a set of 2, the price was $6.75, and I got them for $3.15. So I'm anxious to play with these. I thought maybe they might hold wine bottles, but I don't think they will, now that I look at them. But that'll be fun to play with, see what I can come up with. But those are really nice. I like those. Now, I also just found these, and I'm in love. I'm in love because I got my daughter a set too. These are little glass spoons. I'm a sucker for spoons. Little Decorative spoons. Just, you know, the little prissy coffee stirrers. But these are glass. They're glass. And they're beautiful. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Look at there. With the colors. They're glass. So I also got her a set of these. These are just too prissy to eat ice cream with, or, you know, stir your tea with, or, you know, eat fruit with. Just too cute. Just little sweet glass spoons. Now these were $5.62 and I got them for $3.89 a set. I don't know what I paid for the second set. Probably not that, but just depends. But aren't they cute? Kind of retro, aren't they? Nostalgic. And let's see what else we got. I got a spoon rest to put on my coffee cart. Temu has a plethora of spoon rests. They have spoon rests for every holiday. They have spoon rests with cats, with all different vegetables, you know, all the things. So if you put in spoon rest, you're going to get hundreds of options, literally. This one, now I've gotten several of these. You got to watch though, because you know, some of them are literally just a plain spoon rest with a sticker on it. And if you put a hot spoon on that, that sticker is not going to last. You put that down in hot water, it's not going to last. So these are hit and miss. Now I've gotten some good ones, and I've gotten some that, I got one with a bird on it, just a sticker. It was just a sticker on there, and no coating or anything on it. So I did, you know, apply for a refund for that, because I said you can't put a hot spoon on this because it's a sticker. So what I think I'm going to do with it, they refunded me, and you know, they weren't much, like a couple dollars. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put some clear fingernail polish over it and just use it, you know, for decoration. But I thought, you know, a coffee spoon wouldn't be bad. This one, you know, I can feel it. I don't know that it's a sticker, but I don't, you know, it's raised on there. So I know you can't see that it's raised, but it is. But I thought it was cute with the little hearts and the coffee cup. So that's cute. So this was $9.21 regular price, as if, you know, $9.21, but I paid $2.99 for it. So that was a little pricey. Usually the ones I get aren't that much, but I wanted this one, so I got it. And let's see, these I am in love with. I've got several sets of these. Look, these are neoprene, and you get a set of, you can buy them one at a time if you want, but you get a set of 3 in most of them. And these hold your, like if you go through the drive-thru and you get a drink, small, medium, or large, you can set it down in here, and it won't, the condensation won't get all in your cup holder, and you won't drip on your blouse when you're trying to drink out of it. But these are neoprene, and like I said, there's a set of 3. The ones I got were sets of 3, but these have little cats on them. Look how cute. Look how cute. Now you're going to be seeing these again, because I got a Halloween set. Did I get a Christmas set? I don't know if I got a Christmas set or not, but I got this pouch to hang on the back of the car seat. I'll show you that in another haul. To hang on the back of the car seat, and then whichever ones of these I'm going to use, I'm just going to stick down in there, and then at the end of the season, I'll just, you know, put them away with my holiday decor, and then, you know, these are kind of for every day. But isn't that cute? And I thought they were a good idea, because your cup will still fit down in your cup holder, you know, and it'll dry because it's neoprene. So they have a little bit of an odor to them, but I'm hoping that'll go away. But these are nice. Now these are all different prices, and like I said, there are so many different designs. They have all the holidays. They have sports ones. They have different just patterns, and you probably found a houndstooth one if you wanted. But these are really nice. I'm enamored with these. I love these. So these were the regular price. I'm sorry, $6.40 for 3. I paid $3.86 for this set. So they're cute. And like I said, I'm just going to keep them in the car and then switch them out. Just adds a little bit of holiday, you know, a little bit of the season if you go through a drive-thru, which I always do. I always do. Now I have to brag on this. Okay, I bought this clock on Temu probably a year and a half ago, and this thing has kept perfect time. Let me knock on some wood here. Perfect time. Perfect time. It's pink. It's showing its wear now. You know, it's gotten a little tarnished, little paint chipping down here, but this thing has kept perfect time, and I love it. I wanted one for the bedroom, so I got this pretty green one. These are just super, all different colors. These come in orange, they come in black, white. I don't know if there's a blue one or not, but they're just really, really pretty. This is a real pretty matte. I think, yeah, this one's more of a gloss and this one's a matte. But this one sits on my desk, and I don't know what's happened to the I lost the battery cover, but I got this one for the bedroom, because I use green in my bedroom, and this one will go really good on my nightstand. You know, they say you're not supposed to have a clock in your bedroom, and I don't have a clock in my bedroom, but it gets a little frustrating having to wake my phone up every time I want to see what time it is. So I just thought this would be a better option. And I got a steal on it. I also used, they've changed it on me now, but I did use the discount 777, and it would give me 4 things that I could buy. One for $2.99, one for $1.99, one for 99, and one for 1 cent. And when I picked the items, I just put them in my cart, and then I would include those items with the rest of my order. It's unbelievable. Now they've changed it on me. They're not giving me that option anymore. But I did that several times, and this was part of that. This was regularly $7.76, and I paid $1.93 for it. But it was the $1.99 item. And then I got 6 cents off for a little bit of credit that I had or something that was dispersed over the whole order. But yeah, this is really pretty. And I can, you know, now I am hoping that this one doesn't have the numbers, and this one does. So they are a little different. So I'm anxious to see if this one is as impressive as that one. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. And I think the last thing that I have, let me make sure. Yep. The last thing that I have to show you is something that I found that it just is going to change my life. It is so this, look at this. This is a drip pan. Like if you fry something and you need to, so all my life, and you know, the way when I was growing up, my mother would just put paper towels on a plate and put the pork chops or whatever on there, you know, on the paper towel to drain the grease off. Fried chicken, fried pies, you know, hush puppies, anything like that she would make, she'd put on paper towels to drain the grease off. Well, you know, when you put them on paper towels, sometimes the flour coating comes off, sometimes, you know, because of the grease makes it stick to the paper towel. Well, this is an option that you don't have to use the paper towel. You can just put it in here, let the grease drip, and things will stay crispy. I am so excited about this. Now, I don't fry much food. I don't fry things often at all. The only things that I fry are fried pies. I make fried pies with the biscuits and the pie filling. And then I do fry pork chops. Love me a fried pork chop every now and then. And then I think it's really all I fry. Maybe every now and then, you know, I'll fry something different. But so I don't fry much at all. And this is just perfect. They do have this in silver, and I think they have them with bigger feet, so they stand up higher off of the pan. So, but this one stands plenty far enough off. Let's see if you can see off the pan, so that there's plenty of room in there to drip. Love this. So that is a score. Best for last. So that the regular price was $6.90, and I paid $1.95. So, I mean, life-changing for $1.95, you know. So that's all I have for you today. It's 30 minutes in. Not bad. So I will be back. I think it's 13.90. Well, let me give you some stats here. And I'm not going to do this every time, but 13 items. If I had paid the regular price for those 13 items, I would have paid $106.68. Now, I'm not going to give $9.21 for this. You know, yeah, I'm not going to do it. If I have to pay $9.21, so I wouldn't have bought that otherwise. I wouldn't have bought this at $9.21. So take that, you know, as it is. But $106.68 everything, all 13 items that you saw, well, 2 of the bags, so that's 14. All the items that you saw, I paid $27.25 for all 13 items. And that equates to about $2 each. That's 75% off of what the normal price is. So 75% off I'll take all day long. All day long. So, and $2 a piece average, you know, for, I mean, I got that toolkit for $2. I got the, you know, average in this video because this was a bunch of different orders. This wasn't just one order. So I got 12 of these for $2. I got the paper towels for $2. I got the owl for $2. You know, I mean, but this it's probably my favorite thing. I like everything. I like everything. So, like I said, I'll be back very soon with another haul to show you some things so I can get things put away. It's time to decorate for autumn, so I'll be doing that, and I'm excited for autumn. That's my favorite season, so I'm pretty excited for that. I've gotten some different hobbies, like I need more hobbies, but I got some different things that that I want to show you too. I want to share with you. I've got some diamond paintings that I finished. I want to share those with you and show you what I'm working on now. And so lots of good stuff. So I would ask that you pray for me. And if you need prayers, please let me know and I'll include you in mine. Just pray for me and you know, that my energy is stabilized and that you know, I can keep going and do the things. So, and kids, if you're watching this, you better not be, because if your Christmas is spoiled, then your fault. So I hope you have a good day, everybody. And if, like I said, the links will be below, and reach out to me and let me know what you think. And I really appreciate you being here. So until I see you next time, bye-bye.